going on, guys? I am Ni Miyah, aka the Godmother.
I am Ryan, aka Godfather. What's good? So, y'all are probably wondering what. Actually, this is our first time ever doing this, so we've never. I don't even know.
Nobody's wondering anything yet.
Yeah, this isn't a professional thing. We don't necessarily ever. This is the first time we're actually making
the actual
video.
twin
This
flame
is the first
video.
official video of our channel. So, welcome.
Welcome.
We're out here in Las Vegas right now, having a good time. But I guess what we wanted to do is kind of introduce ourselves and see, like, and show you guys who we are,
and how we met, and
how we got started, because we're twin flames.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was 3-4 months ago, so I'm just like, oh yeah, like we're complete. But now it's.
And there's a lot of information out there on the internet that is completely wrong when it comes to the twin flame.
Yeah.
And we experienced the real twin flame, so we felt it was very important to show the world what the real twin flame was.
Yeah, complete truth, authenticity. Like, there's no facade here. Like, what you're gonna hear in this video and all of our videos is like everything, just us being completely real.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the only way that things and people are gonna truly understand what's going on around us, is if the truth is constantly given. So
yeah, you're
gonna hear raw fucking truth.
Yeah.
Straight up, like that's how it's gonna be.
We're not gonna sugarcoat
If you're not about truth, if you ain't about twin flames, why are you watching this video?
Yeah, you might want to leave.
Just move out.
So, how did we meet?
Yeah, how did we meet? It was like, well, before we kind of do that, I mean, I'm an entrepreneur. I've done a lot of things. I'm not going to go into a crazy backstory, but earlier at the beginning of this year, I moved out to Arizona, and I was out there on business, doing some marketing stuff, doing a bunch of Forex, and it was really cool. And I stayed out there for about 9 months, and it was in June. It was like mid-June, actually, I think. And this is from my perspective, when I was really just on the grind doing my thing. June is when she came to the house that we were staying at, and it wasn't anything expected, because me personally, when it came to a relationship at the time, like, I really wasn't looking for anything. I was so focused on just working, just being in my flow, and it's pretty cool, because the things that I would always preach on my Facebook Lives and on my videos was the best relationships are the ones that happen when you're not ready or looking for them. It's when you're doing the things that you love to do. So I was doing what I love to do. I was nonstop working, grinding, getting shit done, just taking calls, Zooms, just making sure people were good. And in June, that's when she came in. And I didn't look at her, like, the first time, I didn't look at her like, oh my God, like, this is it, like, this is her. Like, it was just, hey, what's up? Yeah, welcome, I'm Ryan. Like, what up? Like, I was just doing my thing. And, you know, after, how long would you say? Like a month or so?
A month. It took us a month to actually identify each other.
Yeah, it took us a little bit, because we were just so focused on getting other things done.
Yeah, both of us. It was funny, because we were both dead set on the projects we were working on.
Yeah.
And when we saw each other, we did not have any. There was nothing there. There was no.
We were blind.
Yeah, we were just like, we're just trying to get our shit done. We're just trying to accomplish our missions, and everything else outside of that is a distraction. So we weren't even seeing each other in that light. And it wasn't until we were standing beside each other, presenting the same thing, doing the same things, realizing that the things that we had said our whole lives were coming out of each other's mouths. And
it's like those scenarios where it's like, are you thinking the same thing? You were too? Shut up. What? No way.
Yeah.
And then after so many of those happening, you start to really start thinking, you're like, shit, like, is this real? Like, is this what people look for? Is this what people are getting scared of, though? Like, it's like you don't know which one's which. So it was July, actually, when we were in LA.
July 18th was when we realized that we were twins.
Yeah.
And I was in Florida at the time, and my sister had actually came and picked me up. Spirit had brought her right to me to pick me up, and kept telling her, take 3 to 8, take 3 to 8. And we didn't know at the time what that meant. And I am 3, he was 8, and we didn't know it until after we got back from LA. all that trip had made sense of everything that was going on. But it was I'd always known and I'd always said that, you know, I'm going to be doing what I'm doing and loving the most, and then I'm going to run into somebody standing beside that person that loves to do the same thing. I'm going to find them on the path, but I'm not going to find them by seeking them. I'm going to find them by seeking myself and what makes me happy. And so that's what I did. And like I said, next thing I know, we're standing and presenting our dream together without even trying. We were just there.
Just floating. In
that moment. And I remember that moment that we looked at each other and we're just like, is this really happening right now?
Is this happening? Is this real life?
Yeah.
Okay. This doesn't make sense.
Yeah. There's a lot of misconceptions out there. There's a lot of information out on the internet regarding twin flames, saying, you know, that there's certain qualities of this and that, and that's really not true. So the true twin flame is your exact code, your frequency, the exact desire of your mind's creation standing outside of yourself as a reflection of you, but is you at the same time. That's the real twin. The real twin is conscious and aware of itself and leading and progressing mankind, because that twin flame is already on that conscious level of knowing that that's what mankind needs. So that's the twin.
And it's crazy because she knows way more than I do. She's been doing it and thinking a certain way for years now. I've been fairly new to it, but at the same time, it's always been something that I felt. You know, I've always felt a certain way about who I was, what I've done, and I knew I was destined for great things, you know, things that I guess people tell themselves, but it was different. Like, I'd be sitting by myself and just wondering, like, and just thinking to myself, like, there's no way, like, this is my life, because I don't come from, like, the craziest, you know, an amazing background, you know what I mean? I grew up, like, just a regular person, but, like, I've always had these dreams and aspirations and these feelings that, like, where I'm at right now in my life is not making sense. Like, this doesn't feel right. And going into how we met, it's just like she's been thinking the same things, but just longer, more in-depth situations, to the fact that I've been able to just learn from her and kind of get up to speed with everything. So it's like, it's an amazing feeling.
And another thing is, when the twins come together and they unite, there's like a massive download, a revelation. Everything starts to come. You start getting these flashes of information. Things start making sense that never made sense before. You start to get clarity on where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to do and why you're supposed to do it. You start getting all the visions and blueprints that you were supposed to have the entire time. It all just synergizes. It all just connects. It all just flows. It's not, there is no Mercury retrograde is affecting us this month. No, that's bullshit. We are in complete control of our consciousness and what we do with it.
Yeah.
And it's not you're going through this and the twins are having the struggle and all that. We don't have struggle. The real twin doesn't struggle with each other. It's a perfect synergy of the yin and the yang, and everything just makes sense and everything just flows, and you don't even have to communicate about it. Yeah. It's not we have to fight because we're twins and we run and chase each other. None of that. The real twin knows this is me standing here, and there's no place that I would rather be than right here next to myself. You know? Literally.
Yeah, it's not like those. It's a relationship with yourself, so it's like it's ease. It's not like the fake relationships that everybody says you need to be in because this person looks good or opposites attract. That's all bullshit. Like, that's actually why people get divorced. It's because they don't think the same. Like, people say they think the same. I can't deal with it because we think the same, so it's annoying. And it's like, no, that's the
beauty of it. That's the most magnificent part of it.
Yeah, it's if it flows, that's it. Like, it's not supposed to be a struggle. It's not supposed to be. Well, the fact that you have to, if you're one of those people that has to sit here and you're in a relationship right now that has to think, does this person know it? If you have to even think about if your relationship's real, that's not real. If you have to consider it, that's not real. It shouldn't be thought of. It should just be. Just do. So it's just gonna be absolutely insane. But Yeah.
That's why we're here. We wanted to just clear up some misconceptions. We have a lot of things going on, and we are leading a movement of twin flames. We are seeking 144,000 twin flames. That's 72,000 sets of you, and I know you are out there, and I've been told to find you. There's something massive happening with Earth and awakening, and the consciousness is going on right now, and you all know it. You've been feeling it. You've been seeking each other. So what we are doing is bringing you all together. It's time for all the twins all over the world to unite as one and change the entire world together.
Every single one of you right now that is a twin flame, and you know you are, you have a blueprint. Some of you already know what it is that needs to be brought to the attention to the other twin flames. Some of you don't know yet, and I have a feeling that if you stay connected and you watch this and you see the authenticity and you see how real everything is, like, you're gonna start noticing your true potential. You're gonna understand your part in everything. You're gonna get your blueprint, your downloads. Everything is gonna start making more and more sense.
And right now, in what's going on, the way that we are creating this new paradigm, and there's two places of existence going on right now. We're separating from the old system to the new system. So the twins have to be together for this whole thing to happen. So therefore, if you are a twin and you are not with your twin, your relationship that you are in right now is going to be torn apart, but it's torn apart for the greatest and highest good of all mankind and yourself. If you are with your twin right now, rejoice, because the time has come that you both have known was coming. Yep. And we're here waiting to hear from you.
We want to connect.
If there's any questions that you guys have, drop them below the video.
Comments, let's see them. We want to interact with you, because everybody here has something that we would love to hear. So connect with us here on YouTube. I mean, we have our Facebooks, we have everything. You guys connect with us on Facebook. Ryan Tyther,
Ni Miyah, N-I space M-I-Y-A-H.
There'll probably be a link somewhere.
We'll put links too.
Just click it beneath. Look in the description. That links will be there, and interact with us. Follow us. Yeah.
We look forward to the next video, guys.
Yeah. Grab your twin, give him a big ass hug.
Yes.
Kiss.